Hello everybody. Hi. Got the right button?
Pointed at the machine.
Oh yeah, I will do it now.
Hooray!
Yay! I'm part of Olive Tree Farm, that's for anybody that doesn't know. We've got about 1.5 acres of land and quite a few animals. And we grow all our own vegetables. But we've done a lot of research into certain plants and health benefits. So I've just picked 3 today. So these are my 3 super plants. It'll work.
Hello, Mr. Murphy.
You're so brilliant. There we go. Has anybody heard of purslane?
Yes.
Right, okay. I started growing this about 2 years ago and was buying seeds in. But apparently it's a weed. It grows everywhere. Apart from at Olive Tree Farm. I have walked miles. In fact, 2 years ago, I grew some seedlings and I sold them here until a lady said, "You do realise that's a weed, don't you?" Where? Please tell me where this weed is. I've hiked everywhere. The nutritional value is amazing with this. But I have successfully gathered seeds, replanted, because not only do we eat it, but all our animals eat it as well. So why am I so healthy? Well, ounce for ounce, it contains more omega-3 than most fish, and is one of the top in vegetables. And it's proven to be very successful in the development for children, obviously because the amount of omega-3 that the plant contains, and also the whole plant is edible. So, I mean, the omega-3 is a really big thing at the moment, and especially if you're a vegetarian or vegan, if you don't eat it, you add it into your diet. Because on the internet it will show you, that I've not put graphs and everything on because I've got to be quick, but it will actually show you all the different amounts, and it is quite amazing. So Alzheimer's, dementia, there's facts going on, these are all proven, this has already been done, a number of people have researched into it. So heart disease, another problem, strokes, it has actually been proven that this, introduced to a diet, has actually helped. So it's also good for weight loss, as well as it's very low in calories, skin conditions, because the amount of, it's really high once again, not just in omega-3 but in vitamin A. And it helps with, I've not tried this bit yet, but apparently it reduces wrinkles and blemishes and scars. As I said before, vitamin C and A, it's high in, it's helps prevent cancer. I haven't put proven, but I have read quite a lot of research that once again this is something that's being used. Helps vision and macular degeneration as well, which is to do with your eyes and cataracts. It has a high amount of copper and iron. It helps boost circulation and it apparently increases hair growth. I haven't tried that either. But this is basically the the reason I've not spoken about this is because I call it porcelain. It ain't made in China and it don't break when you drop it, it's purslane. So this is the purslane plant, beautiful little flower, and the pods actually you find within the stem, it doesn't come from the flower. And they are amazing, so thousands of pods, hence the reason it's classed as a weed, because it's apparently really easy to grow, but just not where I live.
The animals eat it.
All the animals eat it. It's also been proven that in eggs, a lot of the chicken farmers that thankfully now are going free range, if they've got it growing as a weed, or if they haven't, they're introducing it, and the omega-3 is actually rising in egg production, which, you know, with the battery farm hens and stuff, obviously it's decreasing, but this is actually now being introduced as well. Our chickens, our goats, everything we have, including our 6-foot iguana, loves it as well. So, like I said, you don't have to be worried because everything on it is edible. So, here it is. As you can see, the geese had to get into it. They always faltered on. This was put down for the ducks, but the geese saw me coming. So this is one of our lizards, this is bearded dragon, excellent for him as well. So it's all edible, and you can add it into your cooking. I actually made a chili con carne the other week and I put it in there, but you can add it to stir fries, you can add it to casseroles. My little girl just goes and picks leaves, so she's constantly on bald plants where she's been picking them. It's got like a gel. If you bite the leaf in half, for anybody who's not tried it, I find it a little bit peppery, but there's actually a gel coating as well within the leaf. I have got recipes that I've printed out for the plants that I'm talking to about you today. So if you want one, give me a shout, and I've got some printed off for you, just to give you, a couple of ideas. Oh, God. Have I missed a slide out there? Right, okay, I'll explain. I'm now going to talk about the other plant. The other plant we've grown for the last 2 years in Olive Tree Farm, and when we looked on the internet, what it was saying was a lot of the younger generation, I'll show you the plant in a minute, wouldn't actually recognise it, because normally you can only find it in the freezer section at Mercadona, Asda's or Tesco's. And the younger generation don't actually know what the plant looks like in its natural form when it's originally grown. So I sent a number of emails out to friends of kind of my era and their children. What is this? Give me your answers. So the top answer was no idea, and that was off the parents, that wasn't off the kids. I had palm trees, I had a plant, I had cabbage, is it broccoli? And,
there we go.
Brilliant at the end. I've done this is why, there we go. Palm tree, plant, broccoli, no idea. What is it? It's a sprout. I tell you, it's scary that a lot of my generation do not know. They didn't know what it was. They had no idea. But I have learned quite a lot since, just eating sprouts. The amount of vitamins in sprouts is amazing. But round the dinner table, that's what we all look like as kids when it got produced in front of us. Anything, you just don't want to have sprouts and you get miserable and, but now I eat them. Somebody said their mum called them fairy cabbages. Brilliant idea, that would sell it to every child I know. Fairy cabbages. So, why are they good for you? They're high in protein, they're low in cholesterol, high in vitamin C, full of omega-3 again, which I didn't know, very low in calories, and they contain the list is endless yet again with this is why I put it on today. It's a natural antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and there's ongoing studies, but once again, heart disease, gout, memory problems, and to improve the immune system. So these are our sprouts. So they're coming along really, really well. One of the interesting facts that I learned a few weeks ago is because we've grown them now, 2 years, this is our 3rd year, isn't it? So we kind of cut them off and we use them, and then we plant a new lot the next year. We didn't realise that they actually continue to grow. So you can actually harvest them at the base, right at the bottom, leave them, they'll actually grow back the year after, and actually the 2nd year is supposed to produce a lot more. So I'm really glad we've, started from scratch for the last 2 years. Once again, the ducks, all the animals like them, and the leaves are edible as well. We have at the top of the sprouts, the sprout head is massive. It is beautiful. If you steam it, little bit of butter, bit of salt and pepper, gorgeous. You can do the same with leaves as well. But it is quite hard because we've got geese, we've got ducks, we've got about 50 animals free on our farm. And trying to get to the veg patch, to the gate, being alive, holding greens, you've got to be fast because they are supersonic. Hearing, this is ridiculous, right? We now creep. We pretend we're going into the vegetable patch to do other things, not to pick our own veg that we've grown. So we creep. No, okay. And then the healing swat, it hurts. And he's snapping them slowly, and then the bloody goose stage. Then he tells the guinea fowl, which tells the ducks, which tells the goat, which tells the sheep, which then tells all the pigs. Honest to God, you need earmuffs. And then you've got a row of 50 eyes peering through the brilliant bamboo fencing. And you're now like this. And the gate's over there. I tell you what, pick some more. So then you can throw some, but Mum's not going to be disappointed in yet again. She hasn't seen any evidence of us growing veg successfully. So we gather them and we leg it, and after the time, you get covered off at the gate. But anyway, hence the reason, you know, jeans and stuff like that, we just about get out, but it is brilliant for the animals. They're not daft, they know it's good. But I love sprouts now. I hated frozen ones, they were like watery mush. If you've got gardens, honest to God, give it a try. Beautiful, beautiful. Just in case you haven't realised, I'm quite a big fan of house sprouts. So, how to cook them. I'm not going to read through all these. Once again, I've got recipes for a little bit of inspiration, because I feel we need to save the sprout. But, interestingly, don't boil them. Because it's one of the only vegetables, if you boil it, it kills anything good about it. You steam them, yeah? If you steam them, it actually heightens certain vitamins as well. So the last one I'm going to speak about, I actually bought off Steve, is it 2 weeks ago? Yeah. I make a lot of my herbal teas, and I've got hypothyroidism, so I try and keep natural where I can. Has anybody got one of these, lemon verbena? Yeah. Have you ever had a cup of tea with it?
No, I haven't tried it.
Do you know what? It's like Lemsip. It's but nicer. So I now have a chamomile and lemon verbena tea. But it's gorgeous. My daughter wasn't well the other day, and I did her one. She started to feel a little bit better, so that was good. Now, the Irish shrub, they grow really big, but to me, this is my dream come true. I'll be drinking tea forever. But it does flower beautifully. Steve's actually got some today, by the way, and they could use a little white coloured purple flower, beautiful. But the smell is absolutely amazing. So it strengthens digestive systems, it reduces inflammation of joints. I have read, and once again it's been proven, if you suffer with things like arthritis, you can just pick a couple of leaves up, if you just slightly crush them, boil water, leave it for 10 minutes, it has actually been proven that once you get it into your system, it can actually help arthritis. Weight loss again, and reducing the fever. Like I said, we've all had colds, but my daughter has had a couple and she was, right as rain this morning. Soothes nerves. They do say watch out they put in, because it can be a bit of a sedative as well. But I've had it and I'm fine. So, because I'm still talking really fast. Clears acne, it's a great hair tonic, and once again, like I just said, proves on the cold and flu symptoms. You can make a herbal tea, you can add it to salad dressings, and apparently, I've not tried it yet, but chicken, fish dishes, and really good for jams apparently. So, I haven't got any recipes for that one, but I have for the other two. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you outside if you want any recipe cards. Thank you.
Right, all we've got left is the raffle.